going to move on to question 3. Again, I'm going to start by reading the question and summarizing it. How many, okay, chlorine gas, let's just actually start with the starting sentence. Chlorine gas can react with water, so chlorine gas is Cl2. I do not like that, so I'm going to use a different pen. Why doesn't is it this one? So chlorine gas, Cl2, can react with water, H2O, according to the following equation. Again, an equation has been given to you, which is always nice. Question, how many moles of chlorine gas? So the question asks for the number of mole of chlorine gas, this is the unknown, would be required to produce 8.4 mole of hydrochloric acid. So this is slightly different from question 2, which I just did previously. You need to work out the number of mole of the reactant to produce a specific amount of product. But the principle, again, doesn't change. You're given 8.4 mole of hydrochloric acid, or HCl, and you need to find the number of mole of chlorine gas. Everything has already been a number of mole, so my next step is going to use the mole ratio that I can create from the equation. Again, you want to create a ratio between what is given to you and what you need to find. It wouldn't make sense to create a ratio with the other substances. This is also something that you don't necessarily have to do, but maybe it will make it easier for you to rearrange the equation, is that you might want to keep the unknown substance as the numerator if you're going to create a fraction. So when you rearrange, you don't have to reverse the fraction or something like that. Obviously, it's not a big deal. I only start doing it because students find it difficult when my unknown is the denominator. But anyway, so from the equation, I have 2 mole of chlorine being required to produce 4 mole of hydrochloric acid. I mean, simplify if you want. Obviously, if this is maths, then you are required to simplify the fraction, but honestly, I do not mind. Either way, you can use a calculator. And then this is what I mean by rearranging. The number of mole chlorine is going to be a half, or 2 over 4, times the number of mole hydrochloric acid, which is given to you. So the number of mole of chlorine gas required is just half times 8.4, which is 4.2 mole. And that is the answer to the question. It's a very simple question. All right, let's stop this.